day charity speedrun marathon supporting One Iowa. To donate, go to donate.midwestspeedfest.com or type !donate in chat and follow the link. And don't forget to put your donation toward one of our incentives. To add your donation to an incentive, scroll down to the bottom of the donation page and click Add Incentives. Then pick an incentive on the left, mark your choice if it's a bid war, and select Add. For a list of incentives, type !incentives in chat. Please consider subscribing to Midwest Speedfest or cheering bits. All Twitch revenue we receive during this event will be donated towards One Iowa. Of course, if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free. Simply go to your settings, then go to the Connections tab, and connect your Twitch account with your Amazon account to get Prime Gaming, meaning you'll have one free subscription every month. Midwest Speedfest would like to send a special thanks to LPAV for providing PDMs, projectors, and cameras for our marathon since 2017. LPAV has been Minnesota's trusted video and audio vendor since 2003. Having worked with companies such as Mountain Dew and Microsoft, you can trust LPAV will do it right the first time. Please support them by checking out their eBay store, which you can find in our Twitch bio, or by typing !LPAV in chat. Midwest Speedfest Fall Frenzy is being restreamed in Japanese by our friends over at the Japanese Restream. You can find their channel at twitch.tv/Japanese_Restream. We have worked with them several times now, and we're very grateful for all the work they do to bring marathons like ours to a larger audience. Midwest Speedfest Fall Frenzy is supporting One Iowa. One Iowa seeks to improve the lives of LGBTQ Iowans by protecting and advancing equality and inclusiveness through education, improving workplace culture, and increasing access to quality healthcare across the state of Iowa. Donate directly to One Iowa or by typing !donate in chat, or by going to donate.midwestspeedfest.com. To learn more about One Iowa, visit oneiowa.org. Alright, everyone, it is time for Alisa, done by one of my favorite speedrunners that I've
日本時間6時を回りました。続いてのゲームは、アリサエンディング A でございます。さあ、このゲームは、ところどころで披露されているゲームでございます。
From the great Midwest country of Southeast Asia, it's the Singapore Horse Speedrunner. It's my brother from another
はい、こちらのゲーム、解説の方いらっしゃっておりませんので、ディスコードの方の解説フォームより応募いただけたり、コメントの方で、補足いただけますと幸いでございます。というわけで画面切り替わりました。
Uh, uh, Hi, my name is Giorgio. Welcome
なんか
to
すごい笑ってるけ
I
ど。
want to preface this. 1 year ago, not 2 years ago.
はい、ということで、ジュホ
It
さんで
was
す
1
ね。
year ago that Wolfenstein did tech check for my SGDQ run of Alisa. And now I'm doing Alyssa on Midwest Speedfest. Okay, I need to calm down. Okay, so when I ran this game on GDQ, you don't see the words developers cut because the developers cut actually came out October of last year. So there are stuff that changed in the game. First of all, there's an ending, or like there's 3 endings, I would say. Second of all, there are enemies, new enemies as well.
え
And
ーっと、
then thirdly, there's cosmetics as well, but we're not going to be using any kind of cosmetics. It's basically like the same run, but a lot faster, I guess. But yeah, anyways, Ty will start when I actually hit no on this screen right here. It says auto aim. We're gonna say no in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay.
はい、というわけで、グッドラック。
By the way, I love Wolfenstein. By the way, thank you for the intro. But basically, what Alyssa is that this game is like a Victorian, like no, sorry, the mansion is a Victorian mansion. Wow. This game actually takes place in like fantasy land, France or Belgium around there because they speak like Belgian or I think Flemish. Is that what it is called? Flemish and French and a lot of English as well. So basically, we are in like fantasy land, France or Belgium, and we are playing as Alyssa. And Alyssa is a top secret agent that together with her buddy, I forgot what's his name.
これ
Jean,
PS ですよね。
Jean John. Is out to actually get some guy who actually stole blueprints from the top level elite leader, and we are trying to find where this person is at. Basically, we go to this area or this town right here and try to interrogate people to find where this
はい、すみません。ちょっ
thief
と
went to.
いろいろと調べて
We
ました。
come
は
into
い。
this house. Basically, this house is just a very
ちょっとあいにくだからこのスピードラン私まだ見れてないものが多くてですね。知ってる方がいれば補足いただきます。幸いです。
and then he went into the forest inside. So
What do you do during the journey?
yeah, we are gonna chase after him because
ス
he
ト
has
ーリーとして
blueprints
は
for
Just some reading,
top secret
bit of
stuff
writing,
that the
or
elite leader
sometimes I go
of
for a walk outside.
whatever this fantasy land is has.
D'accord.
But yeah,
I
basically
leave you
this
to
game
it.
is like Resident Evil.
Thank you
If
for
you
the
ever
time.
play Resident Evil, this is
We'll
like
be
the
on
same
our
thing. Very PS1-esque kind of graphics as well, and
ホラー
controls
ア
as
ドベンチャー
well. I'm playing in a mouse and keyboard. If I can actually move, thank you. So I'm playing on mouse and keyboard. You can play this game on controller as well. Doesn't matter. I'm playing this game on 10 controls and not modern controls because modern controls kind of it's kind of icky with my mouse and keyboard, so I'm not doing that. You can probably use it on controller. I think it's a little bit faster, but I'm still gonna be using 10 controls anyways. But yeah, we're gonna be running into this forest right here. Wolfenstein, if you wanna just do you have any messages or do you have anything to say right away? Because I know you have a lot to say. You have a lot of leeway.
I want to say that Juho is a good friend, and I'm glad that they enjoyed
Yeah.
my introduction.
Yeah.
はい、ということで、
But yeah,
舞台が1920年代をモチーフとした架空の世界。
tech person when I did
指
SGDQ,
名手配犯を追跡していたところ、古いビクトリア朝の館の中で目を覚ました。
My host for my run. So
中から脱出を目指すという
I'm hoping that you actually
ストーリー
learned
みた
a
いです
lot
ね。
about this game. Smile.
何かを追いかけているの
No?
か。
You were my tech person last year. How do you
Ah.
not learn anything from this now?
It's been a year. It's been one really long year.
True. Anyways, we see the guy actually run into this area right here. There's a gazebo, and oh no, there's
これは
they're just trying to kill us right now. That's gonna suck. Anyways, we get dragged down, and we are gonna be starting off with Alyssa. there you go, Alisa.
まあ、レベルでしたか。
As I was saying, the game doesn't really change a lot
ですね。
from
アリサに
developer cut and
アリ
the
さんなんですね。
version that I ran at SGDQ. So there's a lot of stuff that's gonna be very similar to the run. But yeah, right now we are in a costume that resembles like Alice in Wonderland. We get a key and a gun, and then we are gonna be meeting our first enemy right here, which is like a doll, porcelain doll, I would say. We're gonna get out of there, and then we are gonna be doing some objectives. The first place, or like, because this place is a Victorian mansion, there's like a lot of stuff that's going on in the Victorian mansion anyways. So there's that. We have to go into like a couple different areas. Let me actually take a health kit right here just to be safe. We're gonna go into like a few
結構
different
パ
areas.
ズル、謎解きが多く含まれていて、
like a garden
あとは敵から
area.
逃げたり、
But we are gonna
ボ
be ス
戦もあったり
going
するみたいです。
into their lands later.
雰囲気がね、
But there are a few things that I had to take note of during like the first couple
レジデントイービルのような感じがあります。
One is that there's ammo routing for this game, and there's also money routing. So
簡単な
money
パズルを
is
解いて、アイテムを取得。
used with, I want to say tooth wheels. Yeah, tooth wheels. So money is used with tooth wheels, and it's like these small little cog wheels that you see around later on once I kill like an enemy. They are scattered around areas as well. They are also hidden in some other areas as well. Those are money for me to actually get bullets and a gun later in the game. Basically there's a
確かに危機感すごいですね。
merchant. Yeah, there's a merchant.
あ、メディ
And
キ
the
ット。
merchant would actually give
回復か。
you some items for you to advance into the game. We're gonna be using only one item, or we're only gonna be buying one gun, which is like the Tommy gun or the M1. But yeah, other than that, the other thing that I had to
出待ち
take
という
note
か
of is ammo routing.
階段下待ちしてますな。
My ammo is very, very
お
sufficient.
はようございます。今はアリサというゲームの
Because right now I have a pistol at the moment.
時間でござ
I
い
have
ま
to
す。
really look for as much ammo as possible so that I can defeat the first boss of the game. It's very, how you say, hard
館だいぶ
to
広そうですけど、
defeat the enemy or like the first boss of the game if you do not have any ammo because once I
迷いなく進んでいきますね。
oh my god,
ちょっ
I
と
can't
メッ
speak.
セージ読めないので
Once,
申し訳ない。
I
ストーリーは追えないで
defeated
す
all my ammo,。
早すぎる。
on this handgun, I would have to use melee, and melee is just me punching enemies, and it's gonna be bad. But yeah. Anyways, what I did, like for the whole time that I'm speaking over ammo and money, is that I took 3 blocks, and these 3 blocks are kind of like the keys to actually go into the first part of the game. Also the first boss of the game as well, which is the funhouse. So I'm gonna be going towards this door right here. Just gonna be pulling out these blocks and then spell the word fun.
Fun.
If you also put the word UFO in there, there's nothing that's gonna happen. There's no Easter egg.
Yeah.
Although I really would like to have an Easter egg where you just put the word UFO and then a UFO would actually come down, but like nope.
よくないですね。今のチェーンカッターで突破するのかなと思ったら普通に鍵開いててましたね。
Before I go into the fun house, there is also one more obstacle that I had to go towards, which is these pendulums, and these pendulums are really painful. If you actually get hit by one of them, you lose like half of your health. This is also a really
Whoa.
good time to showcase this. Welcome to the funhouse. Funhouse is a really beautiful place, as you can tell. There's enemies riding their tricycles around, and I need to. Ooh. Wow, I'm getting hit like a lot, and I'm wasting a lot of my health, which is not really good. Anyways, we're gonna go
こ
into
こ
the
は歯車
operating
を
room.
合わせて、
Do that. Once this doll opens
鍵かな？
its mouth,
ケージ
the
キー。
birdcage key. I need to take coins as well. As I mentioned, cog wheels in this game acts as currency, and that is currency for us. Anyways, I'm gonna be shooting these enemies right here. I don't know what they're called. They're called like tricycle dudes for me. So I'm just gonna kill them and then run towards this door. So I have 13 cog wheels at the moment, or tooth wheels as they're called.
あ、これは倉庫版みたいな感じなのかな。そう、しれっとね、銃普通に取り出してましたが、はい。普通に使ってますね。
And Wolfenstein,
倉庫版ではな
do
い
you have
か。
any messages so far?
I would like to share 3 revelations that just came to mind. One, it is telling that we went from a Resident Evil prototype game to a game that is heavily inspired by Resident Evil.
奥にアイテムが落ちてるが、これは何だろう。
It is not for you, but for us here in Minnesota, the great state of Minnesota in the United States, it is still Friday the 13th.
Oh, it is.
左上のボックスすごい気になるけど、青いボックスに星が書かれてるのすごい気になるけど。
The horror game block.
I forgot that I'm actually starting off the horror game block as well. So there's that. So yay, horror games. There's gonna be cool runners actually coming up pretty soon as well, like Schmumbler and
やっぱりこういう、なんだろう、固定カメラって怖いですよね。どこにいつ敵が現れるかわかんないし。でないと積んじゃうっていうこともありそうなので。
Oh no, but yeah, I remember Schmumbler and Abby because they are on my Twitch team as well, which is the Clock Tower Twitch team. And we do a lot of horror games, and it's pretty cool to actually showcase a lot of the people in you know, the Clock Tower Twitch team onto marathons like such as Midwest Speedfest. So yeah, other than that, my objective now, because I had to unlock the boss level of this game, is to actually collect party hats. And basically, I had to collect 3 party hats in order for me to unlock
なんか不思議な
level of this game.
雰囲気ですね。
About the planets as well, because the planets might hit me. I'm just gonna stop right here for a bit. There we go, and then just go forward. So yeah. NBC is also running. Okay, cool. I hope it's guild though. I wish it's guild. I don't remember if it's guild, but I hope it's guild.
まんまと騙されてましたね、
Yeah,
私。こういう部屋だったんだ。
picking up a little bit more ammo, and then I'm getting out of here. There's a monkey. I'm hoping to. Okay, cool. There you go. He did a swipe, which is a really good action that I want him to do. It's kind of RNG whether or not he would do like another action, which actually does hit me.
敵の
Yeah, the way to avoid him is just
バリエーションがすごいですね。
between the chairs. It's very hard to even do so. Go around him, and then you don't get
ガ
damaged.
ラスの割れる音が聞こえたが、
But yeah, we got the last of the party hats, and then oh
何だ
no,
った
the
んだろう。
dog
気になるな。
actually gets out of his cage. Now, I want to say this real quick. During my GDQ run of this game, I did say that, oh, what will happen when the big mommy doll actually gets out of her cage? Basically, it's nothing. Well, in this version of the game, she actually chases around you, and you can't really kill her. So if she actually comes out during this run, you would totally tell. But yeah, anyways, this is the boss fight or the boss
ここ
level
も
of this
パズ
game.
ル
We had
という
to
か、
collect all these 3
まあ、
party
ギミッ
hats,
ク
and I had to put them in a
グリーン
specific
置いて、レ
order
ッド
in
置い
order
て
for、me to unlock this boss
Yellow.
level. And the boss level is actually a surgeon, if I'm not mistaken, who went psychotic. His name is Pierre Edmonston, and we had to attack him. This is going to be very RNG. So I'm gonna hope to commentate as much as possible while actually doing
お、急にボス戦始まりまし
So
た。
actually I'm gonna be backing out and then shooting with all my bullets, and then hoping to God that the red punching gloves do not hit me at all. Because
外からなんか手が出てきてますが、
as you can tell, I'm
そ
really
こに
far back
その
and
まま
the
その
hammers
場で
are
打ち
hitting me
続
at
けれ
all.
ば問題なさ
Hammers
そう。
aren't hitting me at all. But the punching gloves are gonna hit me if, you know, RNG sucks. And I'm gonna hope that RNG is gonna suck. Okay, now Edmondson is gonna come out right here, and I'm gonna try to aim at him.
ああ、なるほど。壊れたから出てきたんだ。
7, 8, 9. That's actually a good fight. Wow, very good RNG, very good fight. I have a lot of bullets left. Good, cool.
ああ。
Okay, so that's the fight. and we get a clock, if I'm not mistaken. That clock will be used later on. But yeah, we are gonna go into another level of the game, which is the water level. So the water level is kind of cut off at the moment. You can't really go anywhere other than here. So we're gonna go back to the funhouse and actually do some additional objectives into the game, because you have to collect more keys in order for you to progress into the game. So we're gonna do that anyways. Okay. I do want to mention about this as well. I am using manual aim and not auto aim. There is a difference between manual aim and auto aim, as you can tell. So manual aim allows you to get more coins than auto aim, because the devs was like, oh yeah, if you use auto aim, you're a big baby, and they literally give you like a handicap. So the handicap is that, like, oh yeah, you're using auto aim, but you're not getting a lot of coins along the way as well. So
2回目はもう驚きませんよ。
the dev was like, hey, we should actually, oh god, I'm going the wrong way. We should actually put in manual aim instead, so that people could get more coins. So I'm using manual aim for that, and it's easier for me because I ran this game before, and I ran this game without auto aim. So there's that. Anyways, I'm gonna go into this area right here. Hopefully I can actually avoid this guy. There we go. And then we are gonna go into a grandfather clock, if I could actually do that. Yeah, in this room there is a grandfather clock right here. I'm gonna use this device right here, pulse meter, and then look at the first three numbers. 3, 4, 1. Wolfenstein, please help me remember that. Thank you very much.
What?
何だったんだろう、今何やったんだろう。
1, I will remember that. But yeah, anyways, you have to memorize like a 4-digit number, but because of process of elimination, I had to memorize only 3 numbers. The dev was actually really shocked when I talked about this. He was like, 3 numbers? I thought you had to memorize 4. I was like, yeah, but because you have it in process of elimination, I can actually go through numbers. Oh god, this is actually bad RNG. Yeah, that's the mother.
RNG ってことはランスなのかな
As you can tell. And that's a new addition into
Oh.
the developer's cut of the game. Anyways, 3, 4, 1, and then process of elimination. There we go. Now I have to kill this clown. This clown's annoying. He hit me. He hit me
結
again.
構えぐいですね、
How
こ
many
れ。
times? No way. I'm gonna I guess reload and heal up, I guess. Healing up is fine.
怖いですね。先に倒しておかないとダ
Also
メ
at
な
the
の
same
かな。
time, I do bullets, but whatever. Here we go. All right.
という
So
か、
I
ちょ
had
っ
to kill
と
this clown because
カテゴリーの名前からも察することできるんですが、
currency.
マルチエンディングなのかな。
Currency,
エ
they
ンディング
drop
A があるってことは B
depends
も
on
C も
how
あるの
big
か
or
な。
small or how tough the enemy is.
さ
So
っきからなんか集めて
the
る
tricycle people actually give me like about like 3
アイテムが何かしらのキーアイテムな気がしますが、ちょっ
So
と
I
詳
need
細
a
は
lot
わかりません。
more coins for that later on to actually buy the weapon. And then because I got what do you call it? Clock pointers, I can actually go back to the
アリサです。アリサの時間でございます。
put
あ、
in
これクロックポインター。
the clock pointers and then put it to 810. So the reason why it's 810 is because if you look in the room, there's 8 small sheeps and 10 big sheeps. So they
目
made
玉
it
の
to
鍵をゲット
810.
しましたね。
A lot of people actually confuse this puzzle with 850. The dev was like, huh? Why are people so confused with 850? I'm like, because you put it as 10 big sheeps. Maybe people would think of it that way. But yeah, once that's done, I have an I key, and the I key is gonna be used for the next couple of rooms that I'm gonna be going to later on.
このちっちゃいのは結構すばしっこいですね。
There we go. What? No way he hit me! That monkey's bad. Anyways, we're gonna get out of the funhouse, but we are gonna be coming back to the funhouse later on in the game because nearing the end we have to pick up one more item in order for us to escape this whole Victorian mansion. But yeah, the whole gist of this game is to actually escape from this mansion while actually
あ、
finding
なんか
out
新しい敵が増えてる。
the person that's behind who took the top secret blueprints
全部
plan
から
or
くり
whatever
っ
it is
ぽい感
called.
じがしてすごいですね。何が出
Also,
てる。
for each like enemy that we kill, or like for each boss that we kill, a lot more enemies actually spawn inside the mansion. So as you can tell, there's a lot more enemies that spawned inside the mansion, like that guy who actually almost shot me. So there's that.
You were
anyways.
mentioning Astrid before, and Astrid just donated $5 and says horror block.
Horror block. I love horror block. Horror block is great. I run a lot of horror games as well. Anyways, we pick up a T handle, a T crank, I would say, and we're gonna go to one of the places which needs the T crank, which is a generator. Is it a generator? I don't remember, but it's kind of like a generator, anyways. That is also the place where I get the final few tooth wheels for the gun that I'm gonna be buying sooner or later, which is right in here. Take it, there you go. And then I'm gonna be using the T-crank for here. Or T-handle, whatever it's called.
Let's see what's wrong
And then we're gonna
with
go
this
into
machine.
the, what do you call this? A generator?
おい、入るのそれ。
Machine?
あ、なるほど。動かないから。
Weird
Furnace?
powered furnace, probably? I don't even know, but yeah.
ああ、すごい。手前の歯車のドット。いい感じ。
Also, totally nothing's gonna, nothing bad's gonna happen, right? Nothing bad's gonna happen inside this, generator kind of machine. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Uh-oh.
Ah.
Alright, so the walls are kind of caving in, or they're like closing in. We have to do this puzzle right here. This is a very Resident Evil-esque puzzle as well. Very easy puzzle. There we go. And then we get out of here. Woo! Also, very cool line right here.
あやつ、おまさサンドイッチ。
Oh my gosh, it was almost a sandwich. Reference to the
朝ごはん
Jill
サンドイッチにしよ
sandwich in Resident Evil. We almost got Alisa sandwich.
This run is making me hungry.
う。結構リスペクトというか、そうです
Yeah,
ね。
right now we are gonna go
Resident Evil
into this area right here.
要素もところどころありますね。
This should open up the gate to
Oh.
the next part of water, the water area, and we are gonna be going towards the merchant of the game, which, funny enough, right here, it's a hand puppet.
Welcome.
All right,
Thank you.
all right. So I
Oh,
need to buy stuff
お店？
right now. I'm gonna buy this one if I'm
なんか買いましたね、
actually
レ
right.
ゴ。
Yes, I'm right. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna be buying
Right.
that weapon, and that's about it for this. And then I'm gonna be taking off my clothes, or taking off Alyssa's clothes, I guess, because this part of the game is gonna be the swimming section of the game. Basically, if you were to wear the dress that Alyssa's wearing, it's gonna weigh her down a lot. So we do not want that to happen. So we just take off her clothes,
Okay.
and it's easier for her to swim in the water section later. Anyways, I need to look at fish right now. Fishies! Okay. Please take note, Wolfenstein, 4 yellow, 1 blue.
そうそうそう、結構そ
Do
の
you think that chimpanzees can like
なんて
fly
コスチューム
in one's
ドレスアッ
weapon?
プでいろいろと変わる
I
Then
forgot
go,
what's
どっか
the
で見た
number
気
of
が
the
します。
fish. Thank you very much.
What?
What? Anyways. What? Anyways, so the whole fish, the whole like red, yellow, and blue fishes are meant for another puzzle that's upcoming in the next couple of seconds as well, because right now I'm gonna get a fish key out of a piano, but with that, sorry, I had to memorize like what's the sequence, or what's the password for this piano right here.
あ
which、
なるほど。
is
さっきの鏡に映って
4
た魚
yellow,
の数
1
かな。
blue.
一周期
That's not 4
腹
yellow.
のか
There
り
you
入れて
go.
しましたね。
That was 5 yellow. I couldn't count. If I actually forgot about the sequence or like the password or the passcode, I would have to go all the way back to the toilet with the mirrors with the fish and actually recount them, and I don't want to recount them. But anyways, we're gonna go back down and actually unlock the second boss of the game, which is Edit Walu. It's French and it just means drink water or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, yeah, there's like big ballerina ladies in that room just now, so yeah, we just actually got out of there. Before I actually go into the boss room for this area of the game, I have to go into this this part right here. This part is very like crucial
ここは
because over
浸
here
水
you
してないん
need to
だ。
get a book, and that book would actually unlock a place later on to actually get a key. So we're gonna do this right here. Also, we're gonna say rip to Elrip Bozo, I guess. Elrip Bozo to
さあ、何か
Elise right
ロッ
here.
クズブック。
So Elise is supposed to be like our co-op partner. If you actually save Elise, she would help you in boss fights. But because we kill her, she's gone. So Elrip Bozo to her. And then we get a book from her. And a few more tooth wheels. That we also do need for ammo later on. But other than that, yeah, we're gonna go into the boss level of the game. Well, we're gonna get
なるほ
more
ど。
mommy
私
percent
た
as
ち時
well
間からね
because
倒
not
す。
only
あ
are the
あ、分
dolls
岐なんですね。
very mommy-like, or like, how do you say this? The ballerina is very mommy-like. You got more mommy stuff that's gonna come around pretty soon as well. So yes, as I said, I heard the sigh
そう
from
ちゃんと武
Wolfenstein.
器
Like,
支
God
えてた
damn
今
it, Juho, why do you have to say this? But anyways, yeah, but we're in this
right.
little swimsuit right here. We're gonna be on the swimsuit for the majority of the run, or like the last half of the run anyways. So there's that. And then we're gonna go into a maze. So yes, this is one of the reasons why I have to like
迷路を
take
進ん
off
で
the
い
dress.
きますね。敵もいます
Swimming
が。
section right here.
何
I need to actually go into this part of the maze because I need to get more ammo. And then hopefully I don't get grabbed by one more green mermaid monsters. I'm gonna get grabbed anyways. It's okay. It's whatever. I hope I have health though. I'm pretty sure I have health. Yeah, there we go. I have plenty of health. Famous last words. I have plenty of health. Anyways, ooh, we got a very nice statue of like what seems to be an octopus lady. Is that an octopus lady? I don't even know what to call her. Squid lady, octopus
Oh.
lady. Gonna yoink the gold disc. Nothing bad is gonna
ない
happen,
ことが
right? Nothing's
ない
bad
ですよ
gonna
ね。
happen, right?
おお、ムービ
Nothing's bad's happening. Oh no!
ー。Oh no.
So apparently, Edith right here is a boss, and we have to defeat her right now. So, if I could actually point my
おお。
pistol on her,
早い
that'd
早
be
い。
great. She did the first move, which is great. She wants, it's good for her to come towards you because, you know, coming towards us is actually better, as you can tell. Here you go. Now she comes towards us again, and now she's trapped. So I can actually point the, ooh, please don't. I need to readjust. There we go, cool.
なんかハマってない
We're gonna try to point the,
ハマってない
This might be really bad. Oh, this might be really bad.
へえ、誘導してたんだ。
Tommy gun and her
す
head.
ごい。
Headshots actually deal more damage, like in any kind of FPS games, and then she is dead.
だけで倒しまし
I
た。
would, screw myself up right there because of the damage that I gave to her. But apparently I have a lot of ammo, which is fine, totally fine. And yeah, we are done with the second boss of the game. And I didn't even take damage at all. But yeah, this is one of the cheese strats that you can do when you're playing this game, which is to trap her in a corner and just, you know, shoot her in the head until she dies. Anyways, we're coming up to the third section of the game, which is the garden area. And the garden area is it's a big maze I will talk about it later when I get to it, but before that I need to actually get the key for that garden area. So I need to go into the store right here, and then we need to go all the way back to the library because we have a book.
なんか書き上げたのかな。あんまり覚えてないですが、戻ってきまし
One
た
thing
ね。
I need to mention as well, when I did this run in like previous marathons like SGDQ and I think IndieTon, yeah, IndieTon, I mentioned saying that, oh yeah, you can't really do like a trick that would actually give you the key instantly. But because of people like Farloon actually found out that you can do it another way, I'm gonna do it the other way instead. So I'm gonna go into the shelf right here.
あ、なるほ
I'm
ど。
gonna go to this book and then hold up so that this book actually comes up, and then I get the key immediately. When I did this run in SGDQ 2022, I had to rearrange the books, and it's a really pain in the butt to do so. Anyways, we got this new new puppet right here, which is Pierre. Pierre, we're not really gonna be using him at all.
甘かいまし
Yeah,
た
we're
ね。
not
う
gonna
ん。
be using
そう
him
ですね。
at
90
all
発。
because Pierre is not really that useful in the run. So yeah, we're gonna buy ammo from Pole, and then we are on our way towards the garden section of the game. So yeah, I needed to avoid this guy. There you go. At least I didn't get shot. Oops. Tricky. There we go.
リ
Alright,
ーティ
there's one more
あれ
ammo
木だったん
box
だ。
right here, which I need
リー
to
フ
pick
ティーだ
up.
と思ったら。
Alright, one more
さあ、
ammo
外出
box,
た。
and then we
庭
are
かな
off to this garden section, which is like a big maze. Also, this enemy is new, which is like a mosquito type fly type enemy, I would say. This one is very new and he's very annoying. I don't like him a lot, so I don't know
いや、
why the dev
固定
actually
化されて
added
んの
this.
かな。
It's so annoying.
さあ、また
but
アップル
sure.
ティ
It is what it
ー。
is.
鍵まみれだ。
You can totally tell how annoying he would be when I come out from here, and then he's gonna chase me around, which
わ、
is
す
really
ごいね。
bad.
マップごとに本当にいろんなできる。
All right.
リンゴ。
Actually, I'm gonna give it to Wolfenstein right now. Do you have any messages or anything you want to say about the game, or even like anything at all? I don't know.
Sure. You're watching Midwest Speedfest Fall Frenzy, a 4-day family-friendly charity speedrun marathon supporting One Iowa. To donate, go to donate.midwestspeedfest.com or type exclamation
あ、なんかの
point
レバ
donate
ー
in chat.
引いて
Follow the link.
道を開けると。
Don't forget to put your donation toward one of our incentives. To add your donation to an incentive,
クリップありがとうござい
go
ま
to
す。
the bottom of the donation page and click Add Incentives. Then pick an incentive on the left, mark your choice if it's a bid war, and select Add. For a list of incentives, type exclamation point incentives in chat.
More. Need more. We have a lot of
Midwest.
filler.
Alright. Midwest Speedfest Fall Frenzy is raising money for One Iowa, a charity organization that advances, empowers, and improves the lives of LGBTQ Iowans statewide. It is extremely important now and always to support LGBTQ individuals, especially in underrepresented and overlooked areas such as Iowa. You can donate directly to One Iowa by typing exclamation point donate in chat or by going to donate.midwestspeedfest.com. Additionally, One Iowa is a 501c3 organization, meaning your donation is tax deductible if you live in the United States. And furthermore, means your employer may match your
お
donation.
お、びっくりした。画面外からずるくないか、こ
Think
れ。
about this game because you know you have seen this game before. I'm pretty sure, right? Haha.
I mean, I was actually quite surprised about how similar it is to Resident Evil. It's like practically a love letter.
Yeah, I always tell people that this game is like Resident Evil.
いや、
mixed
こ
with
れ、マ
Wonderland
ッピン
because
グ能力ないと
this
き
game
つ、
is
もう
so
私忘れました。
out
どこを開いてしまったのか。
Wonderland-like, and it's really fun to actually play. Like, it's quite affordable when you buy this game, and I really do like this game a lot. The dev is always very funny as well. It's a one-person death, if I'm not mistaken, alongside with his wife as well. So yeah, if you want to check this game out, it's on Steam. Alisa by Casper Crows. Anyways, we're gonna come towards the final part of the whole maze, and then we're gonna go into the third boss of the game. I need to heal up pretty soon as well. But basically, what I wanted to say is that fun fact is that the voice actress for this next boss is actually done by Susie Hunter, or the Sphere Hunter. If you do know about her, she actually does a lot of Resident Evil type videos as well. So yeah, you're gonna be hearing a little bit of her as I do this boss fight, and this boss fight is really difficult. If I die, it's gonna be really bad.
これ時間って広すぎないかこの時。
So I do want to mention about this as well. If I die in this game, I go all the way back to the start. Fortunately enough, I have save files, so if I actually die in the speedrun, I do have save files for me to actually use. And yeah, hopefully I don't die. That's all I can say. Hopefully I just don't die.
お、
But yeah, we're coming up.
これで進んだか
Hopefully. I
な。
also need to commentate while I actually do this fight as well, which is really hard for me to do. Why don't I have anyone to commentate? Please. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna go into the boss area for this game, or this
なん
area.
かそのかっこいい。そうですね、泳ぐのを
What, Isabella Flora?
早くするために、
There's a key on her lap, and we're gonna take that key.
その格好になってました。さあ、ボス、フローラ。
And then I have to aim it at her, and then back up for a bit. So this is the whole sequence that I'm gonna be doing for this fight. And then once she gets tired, I'm just gonna reload in front of her. But yeah, basically I have to just do this in order for me to actually complete this boss fight. And this boss fight is super hard, as you can tell. Like legitimately hard. Hopefully I don't actually miss any bullets as well.
No,
お、大して入れましたね。
I
There we
can't
go, cool.
let you take
That's
it.
actually really good. Alright, get her 2 wheels, and then we are getting out of this boss area. If you actually play this game for the first time and like feel like, oh, Juho just did it so easy, it's
と思ったら、
like legitimately harder than it
違いましたね。
seems. But yeah, we have done Isabella Flora, and we are gonna go into the next part of the game, which is wow, you hit me, how dare you? Which is the chapel, and the chapel is a very secluded area in the game. You have to do a sequence of events in order for you to actually get into the chapel. Take this as like a Dark Souls kind of thing. If you ever play like Dark Souls 3, I think, you go into an elevator and then you go down, and then you can actually go back up, and then you go towards another floor just by returning to the same level as before. So we're just gonna be doing that as well. So there's that. There's an elevator right here. Oh, elevator, lift. Just gonna go all the way down. And then we're gonna be using the key that we got earlier, the right-hand key, just to unlock this door. And then we're gonna be using the right-hand key for a couple of different places as well. Because this is almost like I
戻
would
って
say
きま
like
したね。
we're
あ、
we're
なんか
60,
安心する。
70% of the way
いつもの場所に
through
戻ってく
this
ると。
game. All I have to do afterwards is just get one more boss, and then yeah, that's about it for this game. But yeah, we're gonna go to the chapel right now. So, I'm also hoping to not get soft locked as well. If I get soft locked, that's gonna be a very bad thing. Because in one part of the game, there is like a big skip that I can do. And if I don't do that skip, it's gonna be really, really bad. So I'm hoping to not get soft locked as well. So I got the next medallion on this Pegasus looking statue, and then I'm gonna be going down and then going towards the other staircase. Yeah, I had to go to the other staircase just to actually put the medallions on. So the staircase right here, we're gonna go up, up, up to like 2 statues that I had to put the medallions on, and then yeah, we're gonna go into the chapel. The chapel houses a few enemies as well, which there's gonna be like 2 Pegasus looking machinery monsters, and hopefully I could actually you know, do this part well, because if there's something that goes horribly wrong, I have no control over that, because anything can
で
actually
道を
go
開けてくれると。
Here we go. Past that soft lock, because the soft lock was there. Anyways, right in the chapel right here. Now you can see these 2 like weird looking monsters. They have like
どういう攻撃
machine gun, like,
予想外だったな、今。
we had to pass 2 of them. We passed the first one, and the second one is about to come pretty soon. I'm just gonna crouch right here, because crouching right here is actually good.
ステルスミッションですね。
Pass him.
タレット代わりだ、これ。
This is
す
the
ごく
same
タレッ
strat. In the past, we actually shoot a bunch of bullets and then pass
ト。違うゲームですよ、それ。
whatever monster it is. But because of how the dev cut works, we don't do that anymore. It's very inconsistent now to do such. I don't know why is it inconsistent now. In the past, it's very consistent. Now it's very inconsistent. So the consistent
いろんなところが
part of
開い
doing this
た。
part is literally just crouching at the corner and waiting for the monster to actually go
あ、
by.
弾かさっき
and
から
then
拾
you
ってんの。
can
ボ
actually
ク
do
ソ
this
ブ
part.
パレットって書いてある
Anyways, we are coming up to the 4th boss of the game, which is the guy who actually stole the blueprints, which is Albertus.
お、これは
And Albertus is a very
ケミカルタイプ
crazy,
A って書いてあるってことは。
looking boss, which yeah,
え
good luck. It's a real shooter. Basically, I had to point my crosshair onto the guy anyways, and yeah, just shoot a bunch of bullets at him until he's dead. Hopefully, I can actually kill him. You know.
さっきも見たな、唐突のシューティングって。
We got anything to say and talk around here, because I have not a lot of time to talk and I have a lot of time to focus.
なんか、珍しいですね。
Please consider subscribing
こ
to
ういう
Midwest
ボス
Speedfest
戦は。
or cheering bits. All Twitch revenue we receive during this event will be donated towards one Iowa. Of course, if you have Amazon
ア
Prime,
ルバレッツ。
subscribe for free. Simply go to your settings, then go to the connections tab, and connect your Twitch account with your Amazon
こ
account.
れ右下のが体力なんかな。
Meaning you'll have one free subscription every month.
Still need to concentrate, sorry.
Midwest Speedfest Fall Frenzy is being
あ、そろそろ倒しきります。
in Japanese.
あ、主人公の。なるほど、ありがとうございます。
Find their channel at twitch.tv/Japanese_restream.
あ、ありがとうございます。ジャパニーズルストリーム。
And we're very grateful for all the work that they do to bring marathons like ours
あ、これで、
to their audience.
Just
あと少し、あと少し。
here, ありがとう
どうしました
ございます。
ありがとうございます。
こんばんは、おはようございます。To them, because it's like literally 5 a.m., 6 a.m. in the morning, as I am at that time as well.
日本は朝7時を回ろうとしています。
Albertus, and Albertus tells us that there is a bomb that we're going to be making. So I have to pull out my phone right now, because pulling out my phone really is helpful. Because this next part, the game or the run requires me to actually take a photo of a sequence of numbers and then later on put that into use for a pattern code like thing. But yeah, right now I'm gonna be going towards this part of the game
あ、な
using
んか赤い取ってた赤いやつ。
right hand key. Here you go. And then I had to take a photo of these numbers real
これは
quick.
あってください。
There you go. Take a picture and then get out of here.
お、
So
なんか今見えた
what,
けど、
what am I doing is that oh god,
なんか今いなかった。
scary monster as well. So what I did right there was take a picture of the order of candles that I had to light up later on in the game. But yeah. Other than that, right now we're just gonna try to make a bomb. I've already picked up one item along the way. We need 3 items. We need chemical A, chemical C, and a crank, if I'm not mistaken. So we have already gotten chemical A. We are gonna go and find chemical C right now. And chemical C is actually in the funhouse and the operating room. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff that I'm gonna be trying to avoid because hopefully... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna heal up. This is gonna be a good place for me to heal up because there's gonna be an enemy that spawns over here because I've already killed like way too many enemies in this game. Which is this guy right here. And he's gonna be a pain in the butt if he actually shoots me. Which he didn't. But later on the way back, he's gonna be shooting one more bullet at me for sure. And I have to avoid that. And like I said, if I get hit by the pendulums, that's gonna cost half of my health. And yeah. Right now I'm gonna go back into the funhouse to the operating room. Here you go.
Chemical
Get
type
this
C.
chemical C. And then go get one more health kit. I've been taking a lot of these health kits as well, so these health kits are gonna be very useful as well for like the final part of the game anyways. But other than that, fun fact, chemicals A and C are like Easter eggs to represent Casper, which is the dev of the game, or the creator of the game, and his wife Alisa. So yeah, there's that. That's a fun fact. He didn't want to name it A and B because it's very boring. Okay, cool. I deflected that one, which is really good. It's really hard to actually deflect the bullet because he shoots at like a straight angle, and sometimes you really get hit, and it loses a lot of health, like that. But yeah, anyways, we are gonna go back to the
あ、なるほど。役に始めて爆弾作る。
once more. This is the last time we're gonna be going towards the merchant
なるほど。
and actually buy a bunch of stuff in order for us to finish off this game. So
あ、も
oh god, I'm gonna buy a lot more
う、タッ
stuff.
パ買いましたね。
There we go. If I could actually exit, there you go. We're gonna buy a lot of bullets, as you can tell. There's a lot of bullets right there. So yeah, this is the final part of the game as well. So fun fact again, the final boss is actually your friend / merchant Pole. So why is that? Is because basically the doll master or Pole actually gets the currency, and he's building up his own like I guess
あ、
like
この
energy
さっ
or
き
something
レバ
like
ー引
that,
い
or like he's
たとこ
charged,
ろ
I。guess, to actually
あ、
defeat
さっき
you.
見たこ
Let
れ。
me actually look at this number sequence real quick. Oh god, that's wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Cool. So I had to put them in sequence, and then this crank will actually
あー、
lock
早い。
itself.
なんだったら。
Take that crank, and then we actually gonna go make a bomb. So yeah, what I meant to say is that like Pole is using up these tooth wheels that you get throughout the whole game, and he is building up his own like charge or energy to actually defeat you in the final part of the game.
そもそも自爆装置がついているタイプの館がある前提。
throughout the game, the stronger he will be. But because I've bought like a couple of bullets and a gun only, basically he's kind of weak. So we can actually do this fight in the amount of bullets that we have in this Tommy gun right here. Anyways, this is the final part of the game where I'm gonna be using all the stuff that I got to build this bomb, and then we can commence on the final part
あ
of the
こ
game.
れで、
Wolfenstein, how
どうだ
where's my time at the moment, by the
シー
way?
ト。なんか曲がった何かを使ってましたが。
I believe your time is
Ah, boom.
at about 48 minutes exact.
48 minutes. Okay, that's good.
こん
I
な簡
put
単
my
に作れるん
estimate
だ
to
わ。
55 because I've been doing really well with this game so far. But yeah, anyways, this is the final part of the game. I want to thank a few people as well. I want to thank Midwest Speedfest for actually having me do the run of Alisa. It's been a long time since I've actually done a run of Alisa in English. The last time I did a run of Alisa was actually in Japanese in RTA in Japan. So thank you to the RTA in Japan people for actually letting me run this game. Thank you to Swordfish as well. Thank you to people like Harima, Farloon, Three Peak, and you know, a bunch of other runners as well. Anyways, this is the boss fight. I'm gonna show a little bit of the boss before we commence on the final
boss
part of the
fight?
game. So we're gonna make the bomb right here.
Paul?
Uh-oh. Oh?
うわ
What's happening? Oh no, the doll master! So that's this really creepy creepy doll master right here.
Why are you trying to
Also, fun fact again, the voice that you hear right now is actually the voice of the deaf, which is Casper. Alright, so we're gonna be doing this
Wow.
boss fight right here. We're gonna be closing up the gates right
So.
here, and then we're gonna be doing the boss
ドール
fight.
マスター
This is basically the same thing as what I did with Isabel.
何を教えてもらったんでしょう
And
ね
then to turn around and then when
ラ
he
スボ
gets
ス
like
ですね
all tired up, I can actually reload during him just going down like that. Okay.
基本的には打って引いて打って
And
引い
time's
ての
gonna
繰り
count
返し
when
第一形態
the
で終わり
health bar actually goes all the way
出
down.
してあ
And
止まった
time.
はい
That's it for
GG
Alisa. Very, very good
早っ
run of Alisa. I think my time would be like about 50 minutes or so.
さあそしてバック
But yeah, we get to escape from this mansion, and this is ending A, by the way. There are 2 more endings as well, and endings B and C. Basically, what endings B and C are is that one of them is that spoilers. You get to be the queen of the Victorian mansion, so you just stay in this Victorian mansion this whole time. The other one is that I think, if I'm not mistaken,
出れた
you
のかな
save the mom, the mother doll, and then yeah.
あ寒そうさすがに寒そう
This is like the
お
usual
ー
ending
そう
of
な
the
るの
game. If you played this game before, basically this is like the ending that you get when you play this game for the first time. So yeah. So that is it for
うん
Alyssa.
これが A です
Like
か
I said, I want to thank a bunch of people as
う
well.
ー
Thank
ん
you to
これはやり込み要素
runners of
あります
Alyssa, like
ね
Swordfish, Harima, Three Peaks, Farloon, Ecdysis. Thank you to Midwest Speedfest for
はい
having
ということ
me
で
as well running this game. It was
え
pretty cool running this game.
全然
Thank you to the
あ
restreamers
の
as well.
安心して見れましたね
Well,
安定したランでしためちゃくちゃ
and yeah, I can show a little bit of the last part of the game as well because I think we
うん
have a little
と
bit
て
of
も良かった
wait time.
いやーなかなか
But yeah,
あ
basically,
の独特な雰囲気を
she gets out.
感じるゲームでしたね
I did mention about this. I thought it was a dream. The time when I ran this game on GDQ, I said like, oh yeah, the ending of the game is like a dream. It's not really a dream. I think it's basically like the start of the game. I think, or like a horror part of the game. But yeah, basically the ending is that you reunite with your partner Jean. Jean. I said Jean because you know the English saying for Jean is Jean, but it's Jean.
これがスチームだ
Oh no, he didn't
け
fall
なの
asleep this
か
whole
な
time.
ちょっとわかんないで
Tomato,
すが
potato, yes.
あてかなプラットフォーム XBOX
But yeah, we wake up, or she wakes up. It's
Wow.
not really a dream, but
と
also at the
Steam
same
かな
time, this is like mostly like the beginning
で
of
できるみ
as
た
well,
い
where
で
she
す
actually goes and find the person who actually steals the blueprints. Yeah, you kill the person who stole the blueprints anyways, and then you get out of the mansion by just killing the final boss of the game. So there's that. Yeah, it's a very beautiful game. I highly suggest
そうです
playing this
ね
game if you
はい
really
あ
like
の
horror
途
games,
中
if you really
奏者さんもお
like
話ししていましたねアルティンジャパンで披露されたものですのではいそちらもご覧になってみてはいかがでしょうか GDQ の単語もねちらほらと聞こえていたのでそちらでも見れたり見れなかったりするかもしれないです
cool cosmetics that I couldn't really show off because you know a lot of them are lewd, very lewd. But yeah, give this game a go. It's about $15 if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, there's that. Anyways, I really do
Oh.
want to see what's my time at the end of this game as well because funny enough, they actually added an in-game timer because they saw me run this game at GDQ, so they were really inspired to add an in-game timer at the end. Which
Way
is
to
here.
go.
There you go, 50-50. That's cool. Anyways, that's it for me. If you want to check me out,
Ending
I'm
A.
Juho. or Juhorse. That's Juhorse. I stream a lot of horror games. I speedrun. I don't really speedrun nowadays, but I'm gonna hope to speedrun soon. And yeah, Wolfenstein, if you have any words.
I do not. Thank you very much, Juho, for your run. And with that, we are ready to move on. So thank you and have a good one, Juho.
Thank you.
はい、ということで、はい、終わりましたね。キルがありました。というわけで、アリサエンディング A でございました。はい、というわけで、次のゲームの準備してまいります。じゃあ失礼いたします。
Speedfest Fall Frenzy, a 4-day charity